Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're here for a overview of Beurax platform and Beurax opportunity. My name is Paul. I'm coming to you from the UK. I've been involved in Beurax well over 3.5 months now, and everything I'm going to share with you this evening is about my opinions and my journey as well through the Beurax platform. And if you've been invited to look at Beurax for the first time, then I guess somebody, the person who invited you to have a look, may have shown you a video like this.
Welcome to Beurax. Beurax is an innovative financial company that offers its clients various ways to get guaranteed income and allows investors to expand their investment portfolios and improve their financial condition. The company specializes in cryptocurrency trading. The main part of the company's assets is concentrated on the exchanges Binance, Coinbase, Bittrex, Huobi, Bitfinex, Kraken, OKX, Paxful, and Indodex. The main advantage of the company is the high speed of getting quotes directly from the stock markets and cryptocurrency exchanges. In other words, Beurax receives information about trades faster than other companies, which allows our trading bots to make thousands of short-term trades every day with maximum profit ratio and minimal risk. The company has developed a special website, Beurax.com, thanks to which anyone from anywhere in the world can become a client of the company in just a few minutes and get a guaranteed profit every day. After registering on the Beurax website, you will be able to learn more about the company's activities, its strategies, analytic methods, terms of cooperation, and ways to make a profit for customers. The site also provides information about the types of investment portfolios, referral system, and bonus program for network business representatives. In addition to access to the main site, Beurax provides customers with the opportunity to monitor all the company's trading operations online on its own Beurax trading platform. On this platform, customers can monitor the company's progress and track their results of profit for each transaction made. You can also use this platform to generate a report on the company's profit for any period you're interested in. As a customer of Beurax, you will discover completely new opportunities in the field of finance. Subscribe to our channel. Welcome to the Beurax team.
Thank you. Sorry, folks. Welcome. Yes, sorry. I've just been informed that the microphone was off. Not going to be a clean edit again, I guess, this time. But folks, when I like to do my due diligence about looking at new opportunities, I like to look at the legality of it. I'd like to see that the company's registered, that the company's legal, that they have some sort of I guess whilst you're doing your due diligence, that there's something there for us to look at. And on the bottom of the website that Susan Pope in the video directed us to at Beurax.com, you will see that there are these three pages at the bottom. As you can see from the writing over here, Beurax is a legal financial company incorporated in Australia, folks. So it is legal, it's there, and it is registered. But at the bottom, they direct us here to these three pages, which we can't really see. They're quite blurred, folks. And what they're trying to point us to is this bold capitalization here on the left, where it says that the authorized capital of the company is 75 million US dollars. And that's really what we want to do. Take a look at, folks, is more about that. So I went into the website and I blew up those the document there, the PDF, and what it showed was this basically. The company is registered there. It's called Beurax Corporation. There's the Australian company number, and it's limited by shares. And the fact is, we wanted to have a look at those shares a bit more closely to see that if they were nominal or ordinary or fully paid or whatever. And so there's the other documentation there. We can see that Brandon Watts was present. Folks, I want to direct you to this official government website. It's called connectonline.asic.gov.au. It's an ordinary government website in South Africa. I don't know, you probably got .gov.sa or ZAR. In the UK, we definitely got .gov.uk. So I would highly recommend that each and every one of you go to this website, connectonline.asic.gov.au, and do some due diligence yourself about Beurax. And what you'll find is when you get to this website, there's a box over here where this blue arrow is. All you need to do is click on select, scroll down and select organization and business names. And in the box below, just type in Beurax and hit blue go. And what you'll duly find is that this will come up, folks. This is screenshots taken from the Australian government website. And as you can see, Beurax is there, it's found there, it's registered there. You can see that the ACN is the Australian company number. We can also see that it's in Canberra, which is the capital city of Australia. But folks, if you look down here on the bottom left of the screen, there's something called information for purchase, and that's what we were interested in. So we scrolled a bit further down and we could see that we could purchase the current and historical company information for just $17. And folks, that's what we did. We checked the box and we purchased that information. And I recommend everybody on the call and anybody you're showing this opportunity to go ahead and purchase this. It's only $17 US, folks. It gives you that confidence that Beurax is a valid company and here to stay. And what we received back, folks, is some letterheaded paper. As you can see, it's from the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, ASIC. And this is the current and historical company extract that we received. We received it on the 27th of October last year. And that gave us a lot of confidence about the company. And what we can see here is very similar information that we've seen on the website of ASIC. The company was registered in August. It's limited by shares, and that's what we're interested in. It's registered at 121 Marcus Clark Street in Canberra. That's the capital city. It's in a nice office building in the center of Canberra. It's not registered in the outback. You know, it's not registered to a farm or a restaurant in the Northern Territories or Queensland or somewhere else. It's actually in Canberra. And we can see that the director, Brandon Watts, is also resident in Australia, as you would imagine he would be, being the director of such a renowned company. And folks, this is what we were interested in finding out, those shares. Okay, we can see the top arrow, there's $75 million there. A number of ordinary issued shares, folks, not nominal shares, but ordinary issued shares is 100,000 shares, each with a value of $750. And folks, at the bottom of the screen, what we could see is that these are fully paid shares. Basically, what I'm trying to say, folks, is this company is wealthy. It has a lot of clout behind it. There are a lot of assets supporting the company, okay? Very quick disclaimer that you'll see on most things. I'm not a financial advisor, folks. I'm not qualified as such. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money or how to invest it in any project. I'm just here to give you my own opinions and calculations. And I'm an independent customer with Beurax myself. And these slides are just for educational and training purposes only, folks. What you are going to see is some spectacular results that this company does achieve. And I must stress here that past performance does not guarantee future results, folks. So whatever you've seen in the past or experienced in the past does not necessarily mean it's going to continue. But folks, I've been with the company for over 3.5 months and it's hell of impressive. So If you want to seek some further advice from a qualified financial advisor or somebody like that, or your accountant, please go ahead, folks. And how easy is it to set up a free account? Yes, folks, Beurax, you can have a free account. Log in, register, create your free account, just have a look around, become familiar with the back office. But folks, when somebody sends you their referral link, you paste it into Google Chrome or whichever browser you're using, and please double check up here their referrer's username that is populated there, and please double check on that. And then all you have to do, folks, is very simple. Know a few of these details, fill these out. If you're in the USA, you please use a VPN. If you do not know what a VPN is, go to YouTube and Google VPN, and you can pick up a VPN very cheaply for about $2 a month, folks. The very next page is going to ask you to insert your external wallet address from your exchange. So if you're using Luno, Altcoin Trader, or I guess VALR, some people use Binance or Exodus or Coinbase. Just take either your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, or your US dollar Tether external wallets, and you paste them in here, folks. This is where your withdrawals are going to go to. So that's how the website knows where to send the withdrawals, because you've already populated that, folks. And this is typically the dashboard, the back office of Beurax. And we are very fortunate, folks, that one of the customers for Beurax has very kindly allowed us to share their back office information. So I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the back office of Beurax and show you how to make deposits and how to fund a plan, how to make withdrawals, etc., folks. And I'm going to try and run through that as quick as I can. If you get lost along the way, please replay the video, ask to see the video again, or attend another presentation, folks. But it's very, very simple. If you once you've registered in a free account with Beurax, you'd want to fund the account from your external wallet. And in this example, we've got three clocks, three wallets up here on the top here. With the green one is for US dollar, the salmon colored one is for Bitcoin, and the one on the right here, the mauve colored one, is for Ethereum, folks. And you can fund your Beurax account with any of those three currencies. Okay, all you have to do is click on replenish here. It'll come up with another page. You type in the amount of Bitcoin you want to send or Ethereum. You can actually fund the account in US dollars using Bitcoin, US dollar Tether, or Ethereum. So that's fantastic, folks. And lo and behold, you do the transaction, and 5 to 10 minutes later, your currency should appear here in one of these clocks at the top, folks. And as long as you're showing a positive balance in any of these clocks, you can click on withdrawal and take your money out very, very easy. And there you go, folks. Just click on the withdrawal and you can take your funds out. But once your funds are actually in these clocks, folks, or in these wallets, you haven't actually opened a plan yet. So that money that's sitting there, or that crypto that's sitting there, is not actually working for you. What you need to do is make a deposit. And on the left-hand side here, you can see a drop-down menu. So you click on make a deposit and then select any one of these four categories, I guess, or suites, so to say. And the very first one is total return swaps. We've got that highlighted at the moment where the blue arrow is. You can see them all displayed across the top here. If we had selected currency swaps, that one would be blue and all the other ones would be clear. But at the moment, we've got total return swaps highlighted, folks. And let's have a look at the plans. Let's have a look at what you can put your money into, or your crypto into. The very, very first plan we're looking at here is a 1.4% plan. You can tell that it's total. We can see that the currency is in brackets here, US dollars, folks. So if you've got some US dollars in your wallet over here, you can put them into one of these plans. And let's have a look at these and see how easy it is to read and understand them, folks, because each of these boxes is very self-explanatory. The minimum here is 20 US dollars. And that, I believe, is non-prohibitive, folks, that anybody around the world can set up a free Beurax account and then fund it with a minimum of 20 US dollars. And as you can see, the next one down here is the maximum is $500 for this plan. The amount of days that this plan runs for, folks, is 15 days. Now, that's 15 working days or 15 business days, Monday to Friday, folks. Those are considered business days. So this first plan will give you 1.4% every single day for those 15 days, folks, giving you a total of 21%. Quick maths here, 1.4% multiplied by 15 gives you 21. If you put $100 into this plan, you're going to acquire $1.4 every single day, Monday to Friday, for the next 3 weeks, and you'll end up with $21 in earnings or profits or interest or whatever you'd like to call it. On the 15th day, that $100 will kick out back to your US dollar wallet with your total $21 as well. So you're going to have an accrual of $21 and a total of 121. Now, folks, this very next plan does two things. Firstly, it's for people with a little bit more money to put into the system, $500 to $1,000. But we notice two things first. The first thing we notice is that they give you 1.5% as opposed to 1.4%. And the second thing we must notice is they give you an extra 5 days for this money to work for you, folks. So 1.5% multiplied by the 20 gives you an overall return for a month of 30%, folks. So if you put $1,000 into this plan over the next 4 weeks, which is 20 days, 20 divided by 5 days a week equals 4 weeks, right? So that's a month. Over the next month, that $1,000 will accrue you $300. And on the last day, the $1,000 will kick back into your account and you'll have 300 more to play with. So you can either take out your 1,000 and have your 300 working for you. That's called house money now, folks. You've taken your risk capital back, your seed capital back, and you're now playing with your profit. For those of you who have a little bit more funds, a little bit more contribution, for $1,000 to $2,500, they will now give you 1.6% and a further 5 days. 1.6 times 25 days is 40%, folks. If you put $1,000 into this plan, over the next 5 weeks, you'll earn $400. And on the last day, your principal gets kicked out back to the wallet. And every single day, you'll be getting $16. 1.6 of 1,000 is 16, right? The next plan, folks, again, we're still in the US dollars. In the brackets, you see the US dollars. The next plan is for people with $2,500 to $5,000. They now give you 1.7% over 30 days. 30 days, 6 weeks. Look at this, folks. 51%. Absolutely spectacular. And the best rate you're going to get on the total return swaps suite is 1.8%, folks, and those are for you. Those are for you with a high net worth and can put in $5,000 to $10,000 over 7 weeks, folks. If you put $10,000 into this plan, over the next 7 weeks, you're gonna earn or you're gonna receive $6,300 back. Roughly 2 months in 7 weeks, folks. It's nearly 2 months. But if you divide the 6,300 by 2, you're going to come out with $3,150 earning per month, folks. This opportunity is helping people replace their monthly salary from their work. The next plan, folks, is for those of you who like Bitcoin. This in the brackets is BTC, which is the ticker tape symbol for Bitcoin. The minimum amount you need to get involved in the Bitcoin is 0.001 Bitcoin. I believe that's about $30-something, $35. All the cryptocurrency plans start off with 1.4% and 20 days, folks. The next one here is half a Bitcoin to 2 Bitcoin, 30 days. 2 Bitcoin to 10 Bitcoin, folks, 45 days. You do the math on 10 Bitcoin, looking at $300,000 plus there. And folks, for those of you who like Ethereum, ETH is the ticker tape symbol for that. The minimum to get involved here in the total return swap plan is 0.1 Ethereum. That's well over $150 now, folks, or 110 pounds. And that works for 20 days and gives you a return of 28%, folks. So that covers very nicely the total return swap plan. If we click on the next suite or the next category, we come to the currency swap plans, folks. And these, as you can see in the salmony color on the left-hand side, these start off at 3% per day, folks. But these are for the more high net worth individual that are out there. They've got a more disposable income or savings to play with, folks. And these are phenomenal. All of these currency swap plans last for a period of 90 days. Okay, 4.5 months. And this one gives you 3%. So if you multiply 3 by 90, this plan, this very first plan in US dollars, will give you a return of 270%, folks. So if you put $10,000 into this plan, you're going to get 27,000 back after 90 days. And the great thing about this plan is, folks, is that it pays you your principal as well as your interest on a daily basis. So for this 3%, if you put 10,000 into this, 3% is going to give you $300 every single day, I guess. Yeah. $300 a day, folks, for 90 days. 300 times 90, 27,000. So it gives you your principal as well as your interest on a daily basis. If you've got a bit more than $50,000, you can go into this plan. It gives you 3.1. Again, it's 90 days, 279%. This is 100,000, folks. 300,000 gives you 288%. This is 300,000 to $500,000, folks. 297%, 3.3% a day, and I believe the highest is 3.6% up to $100 million. For those of you like Bitcoin, you can put a Bitcoin into the currency swap plan. That gives you 3.1%, again, 90 days. And I'm going to show you a spreadsheet at the end of this presentation, folks, which shows you how this Bitcoin turns into 2.79 Bitcoin. Obviously, 5 Bitcoin to 15 Bitcoin, 15 to 50 Bitcoin, folks. 50 Bitcoin, you do the maths, 1.5 million or thereabouts in Bitcoin. And if you like Ethereum and have some Ethereum kicking about, folks, minimum here is 25 Ethereum. Now, these are very popular plans with those high net worth individuals that like having their money work for them, folks. I mean, look at this. 4.5 months, you're getting nearly 300% on your money. A bank's going to give you 0.1% a year. Gold, you're very lucky to get 10% a year. I've been in the gold business for the last 4 years, and that gives me generally a return of about 10% increase a year. And if you're a property, folks, you're very lucky to get anywhere between 6 and 10% a year. The very next category, folks, or the next suite of plans is called the interest rate swaps. And these are very, very popular, folks, with a lot of people. One thing I need you to understand about these plans is it's variable. On this particular day that this screenshot was taken, it was offering 1.9% for that day. But you can get anywhere between 1.5% and 2.1% a day on these plans, all interest rate swaps, and there's only 3 of them, folks, US dollars, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. All of these run for just 45-day term. That's 9 weeks, folks. That's 2 months and one week. Very, very low time frame. And again, another thing with this plan is that you're getting your interest on a daily basis. So 5 times 1.9, folks, my maths fails me, but is that about 9.5% a week? So if you stick $1,000 into this and you get 9.5% a week, you're looking at what, $95 a week coming back? Look, folks, 85%, if this stays at 1.9, 85% over those 9 weeks, if you put $1,000 in this, you're going to get $850 back, plus your principal, because your principal kicks out after the 45 days. Folks, what I need you to understand, please, is that this is variable. Why is it variable? Because markets around the world are opening and closing simultaneously. During this pandemic of Corona and COVID, you know, some countries are able to ship goods, some countries are able not to ship goods, and interest is absolutely variable, okay? And therefore, that's why we get the fluctuation. The average here, folks, is about 1.8%, but if you be conservative and you call it 1.7% and you calculate 1.7 by 90 days, you're still going to end up with 76.5% return. So $765 on your $1,000, up to $50,000. If you want to do a Bitcoin, it's a 0.1 Bitcoin, and that's probably $3,300. If you want to do Ethereum, Ethereum's going crazy right now. It's over $1,500. So that's $4,500 to get into this. So, you know, $1,000 is a very, very competitive, folks, and very, very popular with a lot of people. The last suite or category I'm going to talk about is called commodity swaps. And this is this caught me out on my very first plan, folks. I just saw this 4.2% a day, and I went ballistic. I thought, yeah, that's fantastic. My very first plan in Beurax, I put 10 Ethereum into one of these, thinking that I was going to get 2.1 Ethereum a week. And lo and behold, I get 2.1 Ethereum a week, folks, but I cannot touch it. This is the kicker. I cannot touch it until this plan finishes in 200 days. That's over 6 months, folks. You're looking at 10 months for this plan to finish, right? So if you've got some money you want to set and forget, put it into a commodity swap plan and leave it for 10 months and see what you get at the end of it. I mean, 840%, folks, is absolutely spectacular. You put $100 into here, you're going to end up with $840 profit plus your $100 back, $940, folks. But you know, you cannot, please let me remind you here, you cannot withdraw any of your principal or any of your earnings until the plan finishes. So again, very, very reasonable to get involved with. We have people putting $50 into this plan over a 5-year period. I've shown people how to do that with a very simple spreadsheet, and they're turning $50 into some phenomenal money. If you've got kids that you want to put them through schooling and pay for the education and give them a real good start in life, you can do that, folks. It's absolutely amazing. So $20 is again non-prohibitive. 0.001 Bitcoin, folks, 3,300, 30,000, 3,300. It's about $30, $33 here, and a 0.05 of an Ethereum. Well, that's about $75 as it is, folks. So I've taken you through the diligence of the program, the legitimacy of the opportunity. I've taken you through how to deposit funds externally onto the program, onto the platform. I've shown you how to open a plan very, very easily, folks. It's very few simple clicks of your mouse button. But now you've got money or crypto in these wallets and you want to withdraw them, folks. How do you do that? It's very, very simple. And first of all, you click on the minus button underneath one of these green or the salmon colored or to the right of where the currency is shown. You click on withdraw and it takes you to this page. And in this example, folks, we're going to look at the Bitcoin. This person had 0.06 Bitcoin in their wallet, and they clicked on the withdrawal button underneath or next to the Bitcoin, came up with this screen, and they wanted to withdraw 0.05 Bitcoin, folks, leaving a little bit of Bitcoin left. And all they did was type in the amount there, click on withdraw, and what happened is that the withdrawal worked perfectly. Here is an external wallet, and we can see the 0.05 Bitcoin showing there. Let's look at the date, folks. Here, the bottom right of the screen, the withdrawal was on the 23rd of October last year at 23:40 hours, and it appeared in this external wallet the very next morning on the 24th of October at 7:24 in the morning. So, folks, be rest assured that your withdrawals do happen. They come through very quickly. In the case of Bitcoin, it can take a minimum of 10 minutes, and we've seen it can take a number of hours, up to 8 hours here. But all your withdrawals do come through, folks. Okay, I'm going to show you some more history of the withdrawals. Everything about the reporting in this back office, folks, is second to none. It's very clean. It's very easy and nice to look at, very aesthetic to look at. And you can click on any one of these menu things on the left-hand side and check out the reporting. Here is that 0.05 Bitcoin right at the bottom of the screen. And as you can see, it was withdrawn on the 23rd of October at 23:40. The very next day, 0.1 Bitcoin was taken out. The very next day, 2 Ethereum was taken out. Well, yeah, on the 27th, 2 withdrawals were taken out, $1,000 and some more Bitcoin. And on the 29th, some Ethereum was taken out on 2 occasions. Here, folks, here are some more withdrawals on the 7th of November, 7th of November, 9th, 9th, 10th, 10th. And look at this, on the 11th of November last year, this particular person was taking out 3 withdrawals a day. 1 withdrawal in Ethereum, 1 withdrawal of US dollars as Bitcoin. So he wanted this amount of $3,000 worth of to hit his Bitcoin wallet, and he withdrew Bitcoin as well. And this account, folks, has been running for roughly about 2 weeks, judging by these numbers. And this person had taken out over 6,000 in US dollars, nearly half a Bitcoin, and just over 3 Ethereum, folks. So you can see there's some multiple withdrawals happening. It's fantastic. Okay, I want to talk about this client. He's another client of Beurax, and his name is Simon. Simon up here. We've redacted his email address over here, so he doesn't get a million emails from everybody around the world. But folks, Simon is an ex-bank manager, used to work for TSB in the UK. He's now a retired ex-bank manager. I guess TSB is like Nedbank in South Africa. It's not one of the big branches, but it's still a bank nonetheless. And Simon saw the opportunity and created his free account on the 23rd of October last year, and he put in 1 Bitcoin. So Simon is kind of a high net worth individual, got a lot of disposable income floating around. On the very next day, on the 24th of October, Simon put in another Bitcoin. On the 25th of October, Simon put in 25 Ethereum. And on the 30th of October, he stuck in another small plan, probably by this time it was a 7-day plan, and sorry, a 15-day, 20-day Ethereum plan, and this plan had been running for 7 days. But folks, this is all Simon had put in and done. He had opened 4 plans. These 4 plans are still running. As you can see here in the top left, 2 Bitcoin and 25 Ethereum. And on this arrow on the right hand side, we can tell that he put them into a currency swap plan for 90 days. So 90 minus 78 is 12 business days when this screenshot had been taken. And Simon had earned back then in November $16,000 passively, folks, passively, without introducing anybody else to the platform, just allowing his money to work for him. He'd earned $16,000 in 12 business days. That's about $1,200 a day, folks. Okay. An update on Simon's account. We can still see at Simon's account, his pictures here. The same amount of Bitcoin is here, 2 Bitcoin, 25 Ethereum. But after 20 days, 20 business days in the account, Simon had now earned 1.24 Bitcoin and 15 Ethereum, folks, passively in 20 days, 31,000. And this was back on the 21st of November last year, folks. $1,500 a day passively sitting at home enjoying his life. This, folks, is well over $60,000 now. Another update on Simon's account. We can tell it's 31 days, 90 minus the 59 days, because he's got 59 days left. So 31 business days, folks. Simon has now pulled out over $50,000. Now, that's over $100,000 in total because of what Bitcoin and Ethereum price is doing, folks. So you can see these now, and this is all done passively. Simon has referred nobody to the program, folks. So you can do this 2 ways. You can put your money to work for you like an investor does. And that's typically what investors do, is they make their money work for them, and they don't need to work for their money. And they put their money in, and it grows, and it earns on a daily basis, depending on which plan you put it in. Or, folks, you can do this actively, like I'm doing, like a lot of people on this call are doing. They're building the opportunity. They're sharing with other people. They're helping other people create their free accounts, and they're helping those people fund those accounts with a minimum of $20. We had a couple this morning put a lot of ETH into the program. Congratulations to them. Not going to name them. They're going to remain anonymous, but they know who they are, and their journey is just beginning with Beurax, and they're going to be very excited about what they see, folks. So you can do this 2 ways. If you don't like talking to people, just put your money into the platform, let it grow for you. If you want to earn a little bit more on the side, and the company will give you bonuses and you're going to earn commissions as well from sharing the opportunity, then stick with me and I'll show you now a 7-day history of team customer development with the same account that this gentleman shared with us at 0.05 Bitcoin. If you click on the statistics section, folks, you're going to come up with these 5 clocks, 5 dials. The first one, it shows you your bonus, cash deposit, cash bonus. The second one's going to show you the number of partners that are registered in your structure. The third one will show you the amount of partners that have actively opened up a plan. The fourth one shows you the ranking system, where you're at, and the last dial on the right shows you the number of days you've been with the company. Okay, so for example, because it's free to register with the company, you might have these 2 people may have registered for free but not opened up a plan. So this would read 2, but this would read 0, folks, because they hadn't opened up a plan. But in this case, Simon and some other person registered and they both opened up a plan, folks, and that was day 1. Day 2, the numbers changed. The other person now started sharing the opportunity with other people, and those people were registering using the referral link. So this number of partners is growing because this is the number of partners in the system, folks, not the number of partners this particular person here has registered. He only registered 2 in his first month. Okay, and I'm going to show you how many partners he's got in his structure after the first 7 days, folks. So 4 of those people who have registered have now opened a plan, and this is just day 2. Day 3, the numbers are growing. We're now 38 partners. Just under half of them are active, folks. So 14 people are making money, and this is day 3. Day 4, we've gone up to 68 partners. So the process of duplication is working here. Word of mouth is happening. People are sharing the opportunity. The structure is growing. And just under half of these 68 people have opened up a plan, folks. But I want to point you now to the dates on the bottom right here, the 27th of October. Right at the beginning of this presentation, I showed you a document paid for $17. And that document was returned on the 27th of October, folks, of last year, telling us that Beurax is legitimate. It's registered with ASIC, the Australian Securities and Investment Commission in Canberra, and it also has $75 million of fully paid shares. This blew everybody's confidence out the water. The level of belief in this company grew, and what happened as a result of that? Look at this, folks. The amount of partners in day 4, 68 partners. Day 4, day 5, 461. Go back. 68 partners in day 4, day 5, 461 partners, and more than half of them have now opened up a plan, folks. This is 250 people earning money on a daily basis. 200, and there's another 210, 11 people here thinking about it. These people are happy. These people are thinking about it, and they're sitting on the fence, wondering when to get involved. And they may want to get involved sooner or later, folks. Day 6. 627 partners, over half, again, 388 active. Day 7, we received a bonus of 3,000 cash bonus of $3,000 US, 681 in the structure, 424 active. Folks, these numbers cannot be manipulated. They're all in your back office. And this particular account, this particular person, the blue arrow here shows he earned 4,361 in deposit commission in referrals. That's up here. And he earned also another $3,000 cash bonus from the company, just over $7,000 in his first week, folks. Do you think he's happy he got involved with Beurax? I think so. Now, folks, you've got money in your wallet and you want to withdraw it. This deals with the US dollar side. So if you've got money in the US dollar wallet and you want to withdraw it, you just click on the withdrawal button underneath there. This next screen will come up, and you can withdraw your US dollars as either Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Perfect Money, or US dollar Tether. At the moment, we're having a bit of problems with the Payeer provider, folks. Payeer is a card provider. You can get monies directly onto the card. It's something like Wirex or Coinbase or crypto.com card, something like that, folks. But we're having issues with Payeer, and until they sort those out, then this will be off. But you can withdraw your US dollars. You just type in the amount in the box here that you'd like to withdraw. You then select what currency you'd like to withdraw that. So if you put $68 in here and clicked on Bitcoin and then withdraw, you would get $68 worth of Bitcoin in your external wallet, folks. It's as simple as that. This is a very interesting account, folks. This is a guy called Alexander Baus. He's in our upline, and he went away on holiday, folks. 2 weeks with his family, and then he came back off holiday, found 3.3 Bitcoin in his account, and decided duly to withdraw it, folks. And we spoke with Alex on a Zoom call just last year in December, and we said to Alex, are you sure that this number is legitimate? I mean, how do we know that you haven't manipulated software and used a Photoshop here? Or who's your Photoshop guy? We asked him and laughed, and he wasn't too impressed about that. But he said, just hang on a minute, and he went away for a few minutes. And folks, this is what Alex produced. He produced a screenshot of the transaction on the blockchain, on the Explorer. And at the top here, you can see the transaction ID. In the circle here, you can see the amount of Bitcoin received in his external wallet. Let's check that again, 3.3749. 3.3749. Let's check the date, folks. The 6th of November at 8 o'clock in the morning, the withdrawal was made, and we know it was made because there's a green tick here. It first starts off as a gray circle, was pending, and when they pay out, it becomes a green tick. So here we go, folks, the 6th of November at 10:30 in the morning. So it just took over 2.5 hours for the Bitcoin to go from Beurax to Alex's external wallet. And back in November, folks, those 3.3 Bitcoin was worth $53,000. Bitcoin now, this is going to be well over $100,000, folks. Wow, wow, wow. A month later, we caught up with Alex again in December. We said, Alex, how's your account doing? He said, it's going well. We said, what have you withdrawn now? He said, I've withdrawn 7 Bitcoin. We said, what's that, 7 Bitcoin in total? He goes, no. I just withdrew 7 Bitcoin this morning. And that was on the 4th of December. And we said to Alex, come on, who's your Photoshop guy again? And Alex said, oh, I know where you're going with this. And a couple of minutes later, he produced, guess what? A screenshot of the Explorer, of the transaction on the Explorer, folks. Here again is the TX hash number, the transaction ID number. It's confirmed. Here in the circle is 7 Bitcoin. Let's go back and check the date again, folks. The 4th of December at 10:45 in the morning. The 4th of December hit his wallet at 11:45 in the morning. Roughly, again, 2 hours, folks. And there's the confirmations. And back in December, folks, 7 Bitcoin was worth $135,000. 7 Bitcoin now is worth over $240,000. Do you think Alex is a happy man that he got involved in Beurax? Absolutely, folks. Now, the compensation plan is very easy. It's very simple. They've condensed it down into one page, folks. So when you join Beurax with your free account and you open a plan, you're going to come in here as a silver consultant, and anybody you refer the opportunity to, you're going to get paid 6% on your front line. When they refer somebody, you're going to get paid 3%. When these people refer somebody, you're going to get paid a 1% override. And guess what, folks? You're going to get paid 15 levels deep, 15 generations deep in Beurax. That is phenomenal. There's one opportunity or project I'm involved with that only pays 9 levels deep, and another opportunity that I'm involved with that pays 10 levels deep, folks. This has scope for millions of people, and you're earning 15 levels deep. What happens, folks, is as you're introducing other people in their open plans, so you're now generating structural turnover. When you hit 10,000 of structural turnover, the company gives you a pay rise. So you now get 7% on your personal referrals. When you've now generated 30,000 in structural turnover, 2 things happen. You get a pay rise of 8, 4, and 2 on those 4 levels. But you also, folks, get now your first cash bonus. We have people on this call that have already hit this $1,000 cash bonus, and they put it to work for them, and they're very happy about that. Now, how do you reach this 30,000 US dollars, folks? It's not exactly from your own deposits. It's from everybody in your structure. And I'm going to give you a quick example of how you can do that. If you had 100 people in your structure and you only put 2 people in, but there was 100 partners in your structure, and each of those partners opened a plan of $300, 100 times 300 would give you this 30,000 structural turnover. Now, folks, as your structural turnover increases, so your rank increases, and as your rank increases, so does your bonus from the company. So you get 952, but also, folks, down the orange here, your cash bonus increases. Look at this: 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. I know people have received this. 20,000, 50,000, 50,000 US dollars, folks, just for sharing this opportunity with other people, building a structure, putting people in place, helping other people create a free account. 250,000, $250,000 cash bonus, folks. When you hit this, all you need to do is type into the chat to support and say, I've hit Diamond Partner. Can you release my funds? Can you release my bonus, please? And within minutes, that bonus is credited to your US dollar wallet in your back office. You can then withdraw it. You can put it into a plan. You can do whatever you like with it. Next one is $500,000, folks. $1 million, $3 million. If you add all of these combined up, you're just under shy of $5 million cash bonus. Do other platforms, opportunities give you that kind of cash bonus just for sharing this business, this opportunity platform with other people? No, folks. This company, Beurax, is the only one I've come across that does. Okay, absolutely phenomenal, folks. So thank you. Just before I finish off now, last 2 minutes or so, I did tell you that I was going to show you a statement, what do you call them? These spreadsheets. I always get stuck on that word. A spreadsheet of 1 Bitcoin if you put it into a currency swap plan. And this is your total risk, folks. You put 1 Bitcoin into a currency swap plan. It's a plan that lasts for 90 days. Gives you 3.1% every single day. And here's the breakdown of a daily, what you're returning every single day, folks. After 17 business days, you've got half a Bitcoin back. Just over. After 33 business days, folks, you've hit your 1 Bitcoin back plus a bit of profit. This is your risk here. 33 business days, you've received your 1 Bitcoin back in your wallet because you get paid every single day, bit of your principal and your interest. So that's your risk out. You can withdraw that. After 65 business days, you've now got just over 2 Ethereum. No, sorry, 2 Bitcoin, my bad, sorry. 2 Bitcoin, folks. And after 90 days, 2.79 Bitcoin. 279%, folks, in 90 days. As I said earlier, banks give you 0.1%. You're lucky if you get 10% increase on gold per year, 6% to 10% on real estate. Folks, you're getting 279% in 4.5 months with Beurax. The power is spectacular. Folks, thank you very much for attending this presentation and deep dive into the Beurax platform. Please get back to the person who shared the opportunity with you this evening. Ask them for their referral link, which they will duly furnish you with. Paste that into Google and create your own free account. Take a look at the dashboard, the opportunity, and the back office, and everything, as you've seen this evening, is very easy to read and to understand. Fund your plan with a minimum of $20 US and get going and start earning from 24 hours from today. Thank you very much, folks, for being with us. And get back to the person that invited